we talked about the CBA and we're talking about Stewie and how she's kind of commented on it. I also sat on a panel earlier in the weekend with Erica Wheeler, and she said that the conversations haven't been going as well as they were hoping for either. She mentioned that there are a handful of things that the league is not willing to budge on. I tried to dig a little deeper to understand what that was. Of course, she wasn't really able to give much detail, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see the direction that things go in for the CBA negotiation, and um, it's looking like it might lead to a little bit of a lockout here soon.
I actually think the lockout is very, very extremely
Yeah.
likely. I hate to say that. I don't want to scare anybody, but the tone of these players, it is not good. It is not good. Stewie was during media day, like very vividly pissed. Very much like it was a waste of time. I think someone asked her, how did it go? She said, we spent 45 minutes on introductions.
Oh
She was
wow.
like, that's what we spent 45 minutes on this important meeting, everybody introducing themselves. And I think someone said, well, does the board not know everyone? And she was like, you would think so, right?
Hmm.
So it's just they're not aligned at all. It doesn't look good. It's actually really sad to see that they're not aligned, but yeah, chat. Lockout. I'm hoping a lockout doesn't happen. It's not good if that does happen. It's the worst case scenario, but it's looking to me like 70% now.
Yeah. I hate those odds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does suck, and especially like someone said in the chat, so much hype and momentum right now, it would be bad timing. But I mean, ultimately we want to see these players get what they deserve. And
Yeah.
speaking of which, we saw a pretty bold statement from them in the game yesterday, walking in with the "Pay us what you owe us" t-shirts. It's been met with a little bit of criticism from fans. There's even a tweet that I saw go viral earlier today that said, "Imagine being an employee at a company that has never turned a profit and showing up to work in these shirts." The quote tweeted it. This is the joke part of it. But they said, "Amazing opportunity for the WNBA commissioner to be like, okay, deal. You lost us 40 million last year. Each of you owe us $231,000." It's a joke at the end of the day, but it does kind of shed light on, I think, what a lot of fans are thinking. How are you expecting the league to pay players what they think they deserve when the league still hasn't turned a profit?
Mm. It's a hard conversation because I think there are some people, I forgot what I saw too. Someone went into depth about just the inception of the NBA and how at one point they also were not turning a profit for a really, really, really long time. And it took time, but that didn't stop them from these groundbreaking contracts and things of that nature. So some of this is excuses. I think what some people are going to have to admit is that they truly don't value the W and don't think that they should be getting paid what they're asking for. That's really, to me, what this is deeper about. I think you can sit there all day and be like, well, if they're not turning a profit, why should they get paid? And it's like, we could go about that in a ton of ways. You go to any multi-million-dollar company, I'm sure they're all like, we're really not making a lot of money, but that doesn't stop them from paying the CEO millions of dollars. Like, you you can't sit there because at the end of the day, Kathy is gonna still get her paycheck.
Yeah.
She's still getting a
Absolutely.
paycheck as commissioner.
Right.
So I think a lot of this is a bias that some people do not believe that they should be getting paid what they're asking for. And again, it starts the conversation. They're not asking for the same pay as the NBA. Somebody, I saw that on Twitter. They're asking for the same pay. I'm like, no one has said that. None of them have said those words. They said we want our worth, and we're also wanting what's going to come after this.
Mm.
I think for them, it's setting up the future. It's not, I don't think they want everything right now, but they understand they have to get it now if they want to get what they really could get later. So it's like, what do you want them to do? Sit there and say, "Oh, we're not making any money, so keep paying us this money." Caitlin Clark getting $70,000. It's a lot of people in the world making more money than her off her salary, not endorsements, chat, just her salary. So I don't know. I hate that argument. I guess I get it from a business standpoint, but come on now, we're talking about sports, and these owners have the money. They're willing. We saw what the Las Vegas Aces was doing, giving bonuses, and Kathy got upset and was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, why y'all?" And their owner was like, I'm gonna pay my players. I'm gonna make sure they're good. So I don't like the argument.